Just because your baby can self-settle at bedtime doesn't mean they're automatically going to do it overnight. And don't get me wrong, the bulk of baby sleep work happens at bedtime. This is when we teach the art of self-settling if a baby doesn't already know how to. And what I mean by self-settling is a baby making the transition from awake to asleep on their own, putting themselves to sleep without parental assistance. I often see on social media and even with families that I work with that my baby knows how to do that at bedtime, and yet they are still waking multiple times overnight looking to be assisted back to sleep. And there's two parts to this. One is we need to look at your whole 24-hour picture. We have to find if there is a more significant root cause for your baby waking overnight. Is it because they are genuinely hungry? Is it because they are under or overtired? Is it because they're cold? All of those things matter. And then we need to look at how you respond at each of those overnight wakings. Consistency will equal a baby sleeping through. So for example, if maybe at 9 o'clock they wake and you feed them. At 11 o'clock, you rock them. At 12 o'clock, you send your partner in and they pat them all the way to sleep. At 2 a.m, you feed them. At 3 a.m, you feed them. At 4 a.m, you pace up and down the hallway and then you bring baby into bed. There's a lot of understandable mixed messages, and that is what is going to continue to cause your baby to cry out and need assistance at the end of each wake window, or rather not wake window, sleep cycle. I'm tired. So the great news is that your baby can self-settle at bedtime. This shows you that they have that skill. Now we need to transfer that skill to all those overnight wakings that aren't a scheduled and age-appropriate feed. You need to use your same sleep training technique that you used at bedtime at all of those other overnight wakings, whilst also making sure that all your ducks in a row. But you can take so much confidence from the fact that your baby is already showing that they can do that at bedtime. Amazing, half the battle won. Now we apply it to overnight.